Yeah, it's Desmond.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have.
I wish your head was
But
being
I'm getting
dashed
ahead
in
of
the back.
myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Bill, I wish someone had hit you in the back of the head with a club and shattered your skull. Also, I need to make the font a little small. Who is that? Who are they? I don't care about him. He could go die in a fire for all I care. And he can scream the whole time. It's Desmond, but he looks different. At least he doesn't look like Adam Sandler anymore. Hello, Desmond. Missed you.
Let's go.
Shut your behind up. I swear to God, I'll push you down a cliff in this game. I wouldn't do it in real life, but I would absolutely do it in the game. I need to change the subtitle size. Okay. And I'm going to take off the background. Shut your... Hi, Shaun. You're a little less annoying these days. It's Rebecca! She's great. I love Rebecca. Not as much as I love Desmond, Ezio, and Altair, but she's up there. It's too bad Lucy isn't here with us. Gotta love those Apple sound effects.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I guess I gotta change the subtitles to normal. Yeah, that's right. Crouch under, Bill. I hope your knees break. Oh, that was the fastest loading screen I've ever seen. Options. Yeah, that's right. I'm ditching y'all. Sorry, Shaun. Sorry, Rebecca. But if I have to stand near Bill any longer, I might try and mod the game so I can kill him.
I think we're here.
Woo! Time for a bit of fun time. Yeah! This stuff is just lit up and go- Hurry up! What y'all doing up there? Huh? No, y'all were just waiting to see if Desmond dies, huh? Well, at least Desmond has his sexy pouch backpack. Like Altair had his. Nice. Desmond has curly hair. Confirmed! Oh yeah, and there's also that thing. I don't really care. My computer is doing so much work to edit this. And it's so loud. Dang. Okay, bring the volume down, please. I'll open my ears with this. You're gonna slap the apple in there? Just slap that bad boy up in there?
The key. You must find the key.
Shut your... Juno, I ain't trying to hear you.
Son?
Don't touch him.
Sir. Here we go again.
Bro, watch his head.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
Walk
The
towards
temple
camera.
triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you. And I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Break his spine.
Right. Of course.
Son,
Shut your...
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way.
Yeah, that's right, him.
It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
I'm putting
Okay,
my...
Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Yeah, you gonna have to wait. I need to turn this down. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna turn that down to like 18. Oh yeah, so we saw you pass out, but instead of making sure you were okay, we just threw you back into the Animus. Rise and grind, son. Ooh, I don't like this man. I don't like him.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Let him die in a fire, please. Let him burn alive. He let Lucy get swayed over to the dark side. He let Clay die because he wouldn't pull him out when it was time. And then when it's time to take care of Desmond, it's just, yeah, rise and grind, son. We saw you pass out. So instead of doing anything about it, we figured it was time to get to
run
work.
your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
I don't care about that. Dang, the blood's actually on the ground this time. How do I pickpocket him? Yeah, it doesn't.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Well, how about if I don't? What then? Also, I disliked how that whole speech, like, Bill, no, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, do that again! That was awesome. Do it some more. Jump over the marker. Okay. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, superhero pose.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
I don't care about what the temple wants. I want Desmond to be happy. So, looks like we got 12 sequences. We got clubs in this game? Okay. Boston Liberation missions, New York Liberation missions, Discovery Collectibles, Discovery Pegleg, Forts, Underground Citizens, Naval missions, Naval locations, Privateer contracts, I don't care about that. Achilles, Big Dave. Big Dave? Golfrey and Terry, Lance, Warren and Prudence, Norris, Lyle White, Ellen, Miriam, Father Timothy, Oliver and Corin, Homestead Inventions. Someone's gonna be doing some inventing. Database. What do we got in here? Hey! Which is sort of what we do. He was 10 when he died. Dang. You didn't even get your facts right. Your warm and passionate cuddles? You don't have any of those. You're just you. And I don't mean that to be mean. Because I could be saying that about William Miles. But, ooh, that opening speech. Desmond's told his story. Clay has told his story. But this is the first time where...
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Alright, British bouncy boy, let's get it on. I assume there's an assassination mission because I've done this before. I never actually got to finish this game.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Nope. Get up out of his face. I need to leave the animus to read.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you are requested to kindly find your seats.
I wonder if I steal if I fast walk in this game. Yeah, yeah.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Oh, we're at the opera? Let me get some snacks.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
I mean, I guess I could play along. Dang, okay. Zoomed right in on it.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
So is mine. Like me too.
I already have.
Double capacity, both against roads and for it. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats,
Get up.
since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at set
Thank
word
you.
of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
He pushed him down.
They satisfy that our soft
Although I realize now I do need the, I need it to be a little brighter because I could not see what was going on right there. General, I actually haven't played this game all the way through, so if I seem like I don't really know what I'm doing, that's the reason. I don't.
When I took him the time before,
At least with the other games, I've played it through at least once. This game, I've never even finished it. And then I found out, because like there were a lot of bugs in the original version, and then I found out what happened to Desmond, and even though I like Redo the Negong, like, ooh, they macking it up over there, okay? Are you telling me nobody sees this?
More goods into our lock tier than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity
Whatever.
to lose so good a customer.
They don't see hands?
None of the gang take her on. She made in the common course of business to leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women skate. A good sportsman always thinks the end of his flight was the breed of the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward.
How come there's no one in here? Whatever, not my problem. Ooh, lock picking. Okay, game. That was fast. I was having some trouble. I'm not gonna lie. What, they got hay in here? That's gonna be a bit much for me to believe. Yeah, like I thought, there's not hay.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in the cheek.
Where's the stage hands? Assassin's Creed, you have to change. Nobody sees his hanging feet.
Jeremy's really burning up the walls tonight. He's a marvel.
So this is one thing I've never understood about Assassin's Creed. How come none of them have any gloves on? Don't their hands hurt? Oh my goodness. What is up with that wig, sir? I know this might be the high fashion of the times, but like, yikes.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Give it a second and the screams will begin.
Side balcony! Hurry! Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that killed murder!
That man there!
A
Seize
man
him!
killed in the upper balcony!
Oh my!
But I've done no wrong, I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
No pushing, please! Patience, please!
Yeah, I'm about to start
Peace,
pushing.
French, there is no danger! You must have order!
Sir, try to remember.
It happened right at that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, French, there is no danger!
Imbecile!
No one's gonna suspect him because he's just walking.
Where are you going?
He said, I'm gonna keep my head down and just keep it pushing. Well, we're done here. This is easy. That was very easy. All I had to do was just walk in straight lines.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Of course it would be. You didn't watch it. You were just sitting out there slaying people.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
How very like this man to be commanding people. Of course he is. Where are we?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
They didn't even give me time.
Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.